You're one-on-one. The crowd goes quiet. You roll the ball. 1 step over, nothing. 2 stepovers, still nothing. Now the defender steps in, and you're done. Ball gone, attack dead. And the worst part? You felt like it should have worked. That's because you've been lied to. The stepover isn't broken. You're just using it like a trick instead of a weapon. Fix this, and the exact same move becomes unplayable. Let's get into it. First, the lie you've been told. The stepover is not about your feet, not even close. Trained defenders don't watch your stepovers. They lock onto your hips, your shoulders, and the angle of your spine. If those 3 things aren't lying, your move is dead before it starts. That's why you can do 10 fast stepovers and still go nowhere. Your feet are talking, but your body is telling the truth. And defenders, they trust the body every time. This is where players like Cristiano Ronaldo changed the game. Early in his career, he wasn't just doing stepovers. He was selling a story. Every movement said one thing before he did the opposite. And that's what you're missing. So before you even touch the ball, you need to build the lie. Stage 1, the body lie. No ball. Stand in front of a mirror. Plant your feet. Now sell a direction. Drop your shoulder. Shift your hips. Bend your knee. Your entire frame has to scream, "I'm going this way." Look at your reflection. Be honest. Does it actually look like you're about to explode in that direction? If it doesn't fool you, it won't fool anyone else. Do it again and again until your own eyes believe it. Because if you can't sell the lie in slow motion, you will never sell it at full speed. Now bring in the ball. Keep it still. Step over slowly while your upper body sells the opposite direction. Shoulders lie. Hips lie. Your eyes glance at the space you're not going to. That tiny glance? That's often what moves the defender. Not your foot, not your speed, your intention. This is not about being quick. It's about being convincing. Rush this, and under pressure, it falls apart. Build it slow, so it holds when it matters. Stage 2, the trigger. This is where most players fail without realizing it. A stepover only works when the defender moves first. If you go before them, you're just giving them the answer. Elite players don't rush. They wait. They invite pressure. Think about Vinicius Jr. He'll literally slow down to walking pace. Why? Because he's baiting you. He wants you to think, "Now I've got him." That's the trap. Set up a cone. Approach it slowly. Then slow down even more. Almost pause. Feel that moment. That's where defenders get impatient. That's where they plant their foot. And the second their weight drops, that's when you strike. Shoulder drop, step over, explosion, gone. One motion. The pause breaks their rhythm. The step over finishes the job. Skip the pause, and the move loses its power. Every time. Stage 3, chaos proofing. Because football is not clean. It's messy, aggressive, unpredictable. And if your step over only works against cones, it's useless. This is the part most players avoid, because it's uncomfortable. Good. Do it anyway. Create a tight box. 1 attacker, 1 defender. No escape. You get 1 move. That's it. You either beat your man or you lose the ball instantly. No retries, no thinking, just reaction. Start at 70%, then build up. because pressure exposes the truth. Either your body commits to the lie or it doesn't. And if it doesn't, you get punished. That's how you improve fast. Not by looking good, but by failing under pressure until the move becomes automatic. Stage 4, the mental game. This is where everything changes. The step over is not a move. It's psychological warfare. You're not trying to dribble past the defender. You're trying to control him. Make him react. Make him doubt. Make him commit. Because the moment he does, even slightly, he's finished. That's the real game. And this is where most players get it wrong. They spam stepovers hoping something happens. But every extra touch without intention kills the threat. Now you're not dangerous, you're predictable. The best players? They don't spam, they strike. One step over, maybe two, but every single one carries meaning. It says, I'm going this way, stop me. And when the defender believes it, it's already too late. So here's the rule. Never use a step over without a reason. If you're doing 6 in a row, you're dancing. If you do one with full commitment, you're dangerous. That's the difference. Most players will keep spamming and wondering why it never works. The few who train the lie become the ones defenders hesitate against. And hesitation, even for half a second, is all you need. If you commit to this, you'll feel it instantly. More space, more control, more moments where the defender freezes and you don't. That's when you become unpredictable. Comment bait when you try this and tell me what changed. Now go become unstoppable.